All right, are you ready? It's Monday morning and we are getting ready for school. You all ready? You ready? You ready for school? All right. Hey, what's gonna be your morning presentation?
Russian nesting dolls.
Really? You like Russian nesting dolls?
It is a doll inside the doll, inside the doll, inside the doll.
I've always wanted a doll inside a doll inside a doll.
Yeah, they're pretty fun,
I
huh?
want one this big.
You want a big Russian nesting doll?
Oh, there's 52 of them.
52, that's the biggest Russian nesting doll ever. It was 52 Russian nesting dolls. As far as I know, it's the biggest one ever. So, that's your fun fact for today. All right, let's get everybody out of the house. Gotta go, gotta go. You ready?
Oh, there's your jacket, baby. Hey, what do you got, Abby?
Lily! Ooh, morning breaks. Love you. Don't leave! Don't leave! All right, it's Monday. It's my garage crazy in here. It's Monday and I am the only one at home at the moment. So I think I'm gonna bring you and we're going to go spend some time with Jesus, man. That's the best thing that we could do.
Deuteronomy 28. And if you faithfully obey the voice of the Lord your God, being careful to do all his commandments that I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your womb, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your herds, and the young of your flock. Blessed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out.
Did you catch that? The blessing of the Lord is attached to obedience. This is Moses speaking to Israel right before he's going to die. He's going to go up on the mountain, he's going to pass away, and the Lord is going to bury him. So he's telling Israel really important things right before he leaves them. And one of the main things he tells them is that obedience brings a blessing, but disobedience brings a curse. Do you know this is the same thing actually in the New Testament? Obedience is blessed by God, but disobedience is judged by God. This is what you see in the church in Corinth, who they don't recognize the body as they're taking communion, and so many of them were weak and sick and dying because of it. There was a curse that came on them. Now, blessing out of obedience is wonderful. Why? Because Jesus said, if you love me, then you will obey me. So the more that I fall in love with the Lord, the more that I will be blessed. You say, well, that sounds selfish. No, not at all. It's that obedience out of duty is not love. Obedience out of delight and wonder, that's love. When we get to choose the Lord out of a heart of gratitude because he first chose us. So here's the thing. I love this in Deuteronomy because Moses is saying this is so important for you to remember, that to obey is to bring a blessing. Yeah, love this.
The Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before you. They shall come out against you one way and flee before you 7 ways. The Lord will command the blessing on you in your barns and in all that you undertake. And he will bless you in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. The Lord will establish you as a people holy to himself, as he has sworn.
All right, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna work out. Just got off the phone with Stephanie, got my church stuff, and watch this, watch this. Mio going into the water. All right, go work out a little bit. God is good. A little slow today. So something really cool happened at church on Sunday, yesterday. We were doing baptisms and we had 5 people get baptized. 4 were on the schedule. And no, I'm not still wet from being in the baptismal font.
And I just thought it would be a good idea if you... Felicidades.
Man, commercials at the gym with like steak and food, brutal. And so anyway, so we were baptizing and I said, does anybody want to get baptized? That wasn't on the list. And so this kid who's given his life to the Lord 2 weeks ago or so in youth group gets up, gets into the baptismal font and just says, I want to make this public declaration. It was awesome to watch and to be a part of. So yeah, just a story from yesterday. I feel like Monday workouts are definitely the hardest of the week, especially when it takes a lot to get into Mondays. Most people just see kind of a Sunday morning, but the prep that goes into a Sunday morning is a lot. So you have a few days of prep and then you get into Sunday morning, and by the time you do that, you can just be completely exhausted. So my Monday workouts a lot of times are a little bit easier. Like I just did 10 miles on the bike and then benched just a little bit, and that was pretty much it. I was also sore because on Saturday, Ben and I came and we lifted and I maxed out, which was great. And I surprised myself and hit 325. Woohoo, 325. Yeah, usually I'm just doing 225 after I bike and just do that a bunch of times. So trying to get bench back up again. Well, I'm going back to the house and get some other things done. We are working on one project, which is live streaming our Sunday morning and then maybe Wednesday services. So I've been in that project, and then I'm also working on another project for the church that we'll see what happens in the next 6 to 8 months. But sometimes you work on projects behind the scenes and nothing comes of it. But what I find is you gotta work on as much as you can, and you have to kind of chop as many trees as possible. And what you find is that God will have certain trees that fall at certain times. And so we're chopping at a real big tree right now. We'll see if that thing's gonna fall or not. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Journey continues. Jesus is King.